Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all to some more Rebirth, and today I am feeling most Kane, also known as Lucky, so we're spinning that wheel, and that actually brings me on to something I think would be rather good. Oh, we're Eve. Well, I mean, the positives, we get to be a whore, the negatives, we kind of suck. I guess that's what the Honda's because I am technically an adult. Either way, immaturity aside, but only for now. You know, I'm sure we'll bring out the immaturity later, depending on how we're feeling, of course. Tactical damage there to activate the dead bird, as we clearly need its help in this room, and obviously it's fine because this thing here is clearly going to not drop health, and I knew that. But no, what I do think is that the characters should be changed to adjectives. So like, oh, you're being such an Isaac right now, or, you know, as I did, I'm feeling Cain, which would be Lucky. So what would all of their actual adjectives be? I guess if you're feeling Eden right now, you're a little bit confused, you don't know what's going on, you know, you've come over a bit Eden. I could see that being a thing. Also, this is the first time in, I think, a while, though my memory is known for not being the best, that we've had an opening cellar. So this is a little bit upsetting to get an opening cellar, as well as being Eve, as well as not having our item room straight away. That is something that very much bugs me, but we're going to make the best of it. Yes, we are. I'm feeling good, and I need to continue my streak. I refuse to have another streak ended by a slowed down Isaac with no damage ups. It was just pure pain. It really was. Like, if you could distill pain down to its essence, it would be that run, and I will never have it again. So we're going to blow this up in the hopes of spirit hearts. 2 of them. Wonderful. Oh, wow, that actually probably would have been a better explosion type. A lot of rockage in this run. I think that's a sign that this run is going to rock. Okay, Dingle Dangle. I don't want you to get all up in my face, but what I do want, Dingle Dangle, is for some actual tactical damage for once in my life. I mean, always that I do that. So now we have activated our Whore of Babylon, as well as getting the mulligan, which, you know, there's not really much you can say to that. So let's grab our spirit hearts to cover up not having the full heart there, and then of course we're going to use our bomb to acquire the money and the other tinted rock, which is lovely, and yet again, another spirit heart. So a fairly nice Eve start, and honestly, now that we've unleashed the powers of the Whore of Babylon, we're doing pretty damn well. Oh, I do want to go in the curse room, and it is a shame to give up a spirit heart to do so, but I think it is worth it, I have to say. And was I correct? Well, thing is, depending on the pills, that's okay. I think that's okay because, technically speaking, we would have gained the soul heart that we were going to lose, so the soul heart doesn't matter. That's a rubbish secret room, and there was only 1 pill left in there, and if we just assumed that it was a bad pill, which it totally was, that's completely cool that that happened. That's really the only way I could rationalize that, because I feel like that's a tad on the unlucky side. The Duke of Flies, while fabulous, though I think he really does need a top hat, is totally cool, although getting Mum's lipstick is kind of annoying, but we got to learn the massive advantage. At least thematically, the lipstick goes with Eve. We need Mum's perfume, we need the scary sort of makeup freeze tears, we need Mum's lipstick, we clearly need Eve's mascara. I think we really need to go the full hog on this. Is that an expression? Can you go the full hog? That just sounds like a hunting trip that really went wrong. Samson's ball and chain. It's been a while since I've seen you, my friend. There were a lot of runs where I just could not get rid of you, but I'm actually kind of happy you are here, I have to say. So this is pretty cool. I mean, granted, it's not the most effective rock destroyer in the world in terms of like just what I'm doing right now, looking for trapdoors and such, because you can't really make it... Ooh, we get the gulped penny, which is okay. It's nothing great, because obviously I don't want to be taking that much damage, but it does at least give us a little bit more benefit than obviously no trinket. Look up is nice to see, always good to have a bit of luck going on, and because I'm Whore of Babylon, I'm going to be pretty much wrecking this floor, so I'm not too concerned with it actually being another cellar, so everything's looking pretty nice. And we actually get the Hierophant, which is really, really nice. Makes this... Well, that's a shame. That is a massive, massive shame. I am going to have to come back once I doth acquire a bomb. Can Samson's Ball and Chain actually put out fires? I've not properly tested that at any point, so it really could, though I think it's something I don't want to test because it could backfire horribly. Bad trip there is very, very much a shame, becoming more fragile by the minute. This is actually good because that gives us the bombs that we need. Come on, just please, yep, there we go, smash some more. No, I just need you to, please, just for the love of ball and chains, can you please smash them just any yep, we're getting there. We'll get just any second now. Just a little, yep, there it is. Hey, there we go, we did it. I don't think I'm going to go through that pain for the sake of the single coin, because I just don't want to be that guy who's trying to smash rocks with a ball and chain. It just does not fly in real life, but either way, we are going to... get that, try and get it really in there, and as it turns out, it was technically worth it. In fact, no, we paid 2 Spirit Hearts to go in and get 2 back, so I guess I should technically be happy with that, because we could have very easily lost on that curse room with how it went down, so I shan't complain. We're also hopefully going to get a nice devil deal, as well as this other tinted rock here. Calm down, spiders. I'll admit I didn't expect that to happen, but it worked out kind of nicely. And we get Fate, which is a very good use of a key at this stage. That is awesome. Oh, and the small rock. What a lovely set of rooms. And a bit of pin, which is going to be very easy, which I think just makes this absolutely wonderful. Using the ball and chain there, I hope you noticed, to massive effect. We're going to get the HP up just because we are going in a devil deal here. And Abaddon. Nice to see you, especially on Eve, and especially at this point in the run. Now, the thing is, I'm gonna pick up Abaddon, so I guess for the sheer sake of it, I may as well get the level skip, not that I'm ever going to use it at any point. So, back to being Whore of Babylon, as well as Abaddon, a very, very solid devil deal scenario for us there. We can't, unfortunately, get that gold chest, but I think that is a-okay, so let's move it on down. Move it on down. I suppose, is there a chance for we need to go deeper to be a... actual... No, it's not. It's just a straight-up normal floor skip. I was just wondering if the item had a chance to be like a black market or a random underfloor room, because that would be awesome. Wealth of Wealth, definitely better than the gulped penny. I mean, sometimes you just don't want to put a penny, you know, in your pocket that's been in someone's mouth. I mean, if you're walking down the street, you know, swaggering your swag, who... That is... You know, that is, I need to appall, that is appalling. Either way, alright, you're chilling down the street, you look down, and what do you see? You see a penny, a shiny looking penny, a lucky looking penny, where, oh, are you serious? Are you serious, D4? Really? You want to rear your head right now? You want to be like, yo, the D4 is here. What are you going to do, bro? Are you going to use it? Are you going to re-roll this pretty damn Superfly run you've got going on with Eve? Or are you going to keep the run and you're just going to keep me here as temptation permanently? I'm the D4 and I whisper in your ear whenever you think whether you should steal that pie. Seriously, who steals pie? Okay? I mean, I like my cartoons as much as the next man, but people don't steal pie. Who bakes a pie and puts it on their windowsill for a start? Maybe people used to do that, but not anymore. You don't trust people with your pie. Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep that pie, that was a really bad, we need to go deeper, actually. I feel like I'm accidentally going to use it and really, really regret that decision, but that's not the point, okay? And obviously we got flying after the ball and chain, which kind of sucks, but again, that is not the point. Who bakes pies and puts them on the windowsill? And then even if people did that, okay, I realize this is completely pointless, but it's something I've always wanted to get off my chest, okay? I've always wanted to get pies off my chest. Quite frankly, I don't know why I keep putting them on my chest. It's just really warm, especially when they're fresh out of the oven. But what I'm trying to say, okay, is that if you walking along and you see a pie on a windowsill, just chilling, freshly baked, steaming, who thinks, oh, I'm going to sneak over there and steal that pie? And then what are you going to do? Find a tree somewhere and eat an entire pie? I don't care how hungry you are, you're not eating an entire freaking full-size pie. That's just not what you do. So really, nobody is winning in this situation and only people are losing, and I just, don't steal pies. Okay, just don't steal pies. That's really what I want to get across with this, and I'm glad we could have this conversation. I really am. So, effectively, run's going pretty damn well. No real complaints. Everything's been going swimmingly. We've been able to use Whore of Babylon rather effectively. We're going to go in our shop here and... well, what we're going to do is actually just buy this key, and then because the run is going so well, I feel like I'm not going to need shop items, so I'm just going to try and put as much money in my donation machine as possible, because we are getting very, very near to our end goal. This works out pretty damn well. There we go. Dark Bum chilling, doing his things. This room really, really sucks, however, because I'm flying. In fact, I think this is one of the rooms in the game that is most made easy by the ability to fly, because otherwise it's just an absolute ridiculous thing. And yeah, we do have Abaddon. I was wondering for a second why they were being feared, but that does make sense. And we actually get a bit of Gertie Jr. action, which is really, really nice. Stop bouncing around the room and stay afraid. Come on, Devil Deal. Damn. However, we do get Roid Rage, which is obviously really, really nice, especially when you're flying, because then you can really get to places. You really, really can. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm going to kill him with the ball and chain. Yeah, what's up, petrified poop? Not today, sir. Looking for a curse room before I move on, and instead we just find an army of dingle dangles, which I'm not too unhappy about. I like to imagine they were having a party in here. I walked in and they were like, and someone turned off the music, and they all just felt really bad and awkward about it for a while. So I could go in here and open both these gold chests. Do I want to do that? I'm thinking, yeah, let's go for it, see what we end up getting. We do get the replacement key, we get a load of money, we get some bombs. Technically speaking, valuable, but at the same time, you know, obviously I was hoping for a bit of Cricket's head action. Who's not hoping for a bit of Cricket's head action when they find themselves opening a gold chest? Because I refuse to believe you if you say that you're not. Is there a better item from a gold chest than Cricket's head? I guess Fate is definitely up there. Free flying and a bit of HP up is obviously wondrous, especially from that situation. So I suppose Fate and Cricket's head are the best. Guppy's head, if you're after Guppy, is obviously great. And I suppose Tammy's head with the right synergy is wondrously good. So, actually, the only item that's bad to see from a gold chest is Bob's head and Abel. From what I can recall, everything else is a pretty solid upgrade, so that's kind of good. Well, I don't really know what I expected would happen there. I was trying to be too slick with them, trying to use the ball and chain to do a load of good work, and it just did not work out for me, and that's okay. Step one is admitting that. Well, at least we killed one of them. I really hate walking hosts. Hey, can you imagine walking brimstone firers? How cool would that be? Terrifying, I accept, but still pretty damn cool. And we do find the secret room. That is very, very nice. Boom! Well, 2 keys is good because it lets us go back and open this gold chest. And vroom! And there it is. Now, while I will technically keep Bob's rotten head because I'm not using the D4, and I realize a lot of you like, use the D4, but no, we've had a lot of re-rolly runs recently, and I've not played Eve in ages, and while I will use the D4 if I still have it by the end game, which, given how the run's going, will probably be Darkroom, just because we're pretty damn powerful. If we get a little bit more powerful than Darkroom, if not Chest, but I will, of course, use it before this run is through, just to see what would have happened, but I want to have just a good Eve run. They happen kind of rarely in my experience, despite me generally liking the character. Mainly, I like the character more ever since I was much more confident in deliberately making myself on low health. Well, I'm keeping that, so I'm just going to use Pandora's box, and I am very happy with a free ton photo. That is great, and I guess I'm going to buy this just because I have the money to spend. So ton photo is a ridiculously nice upgrade to get right here. Really helps us on the DPS. So if we actually just get some more raw damage, we are set completely and utterly. And our survivability is obviously there because we've got Dark Bum and Flight, which is a meaty combination, much like bacon on your steak. That actually sounds horrible. Like, why would you put bacon on your steak? Mega Fatty, how do you do? Mega Fatty, I'm going to kill you. Mega Fatty, where did your life go wrong? Mega Fatty, why did you inspire me to sing this song? And that's the ballad of Mega Fatty. Gee, I wonder which one I want. Let's grab ourselves the Halo. And we got the Book of Sin and the Nail. Technically, I'm cool with the Book of Sin. Thing is, I'm getting the Book of Sin just to reactivate Whore, because obviously I'm needing the damage upgrade. We'll use it once, and we actually get the replacement heart, and we'll go back to the D4. So, kind of a lame Devil Room, but we do at least get to tactically use it, so we got that going for us. Now, the question is, do I want to move on, or do I want to do a... that is just... I was like, a free item! Oh, really not good in any way, shape, or form. Let's have a look what was in the double key room. I think that makes sense. We just get a little bit of extra money, which normally is kind of fine, but as it stands, really not something we need, so it's a little bit lame. And we do find the curse room, so at least it was worth us coming back here. The Halo, obviously, adding a lot of good of everything, which is never a bad thing. And yes, it was, of course, Super Meat Fan that I was forgetting. And we do actually grab a Guppy's item, which is nice, probably making the trip worth it overall, I would say. Oh, we've already found the secret room. Well, at least I'm still good at checking for secret rooms, right? Oh, the item room! I've forgotten we hadn't even been to the item room. Oh, well, that was just, you know, it was less exciting, given that it was such a terrible item room. Well, it's not horrible, it's just... You know, items that based around you getting hit generally aren't too good because you don't really want to be getting hit in this game. Great lost item, though, I have to say. Top tier lost item. Mainly only went down here just for completionist's sake at this point. And in fact, Dark Bum does replenish our health, so we got that going for us. And an extra key is always nice. So, let us move on. A very, very just screamingly good run. Not that I want any of you to start screaming, of course. That's, you know, probably not good for the neighbors and things. Like, I mean, if you don't have neighbors and nobody's in and or people are in that don't mind you screaming, then I guess who am I to say don't scream? Just bloody go for it. Okay, Necro, these guys are not a problem. Depths is the nice Necro, if I recall. I mean, technically, I do have the ability to obviously get rid of all the skulls and look for potential items, but I also feel like when you're in a position that you don't need to, it's kind of pointless. I mean, what could I really find? The Fool! The Fool is very good. The Fool really makes me want to get a move on because now I can get a free item from the boss rush, but it does mean getting to the boss rush in 4 minutes, which I am going to attempt to do, and in my reckless attempting of this, I may find myself suddenly in a much worse position than I was, but at least it gives me an immediate goal, which I am really, really happy with. Devil Beggar there is okay. Nothing excellent, of course. You should die pretty quickly. We grab ourselves an extra bit of HP. I really thought he would die before hitting me. That surprises me. And goodbye to him. Boom, boom, boom! I always think getting the D4 is a little bit of a curse in the run because there's always that massive part of you that's just like, press it. You want to see what happens? Just go for it. And you really do just want to go for it. Double peep is not something I don't think I've had double peep in an actual boss like this. Potentially I have, who knows. Dead bird, yes, help kill them faster. Definitely tactical, have no idea what you're talking about otherwise. So we definitely want to just focus down one peep, mainly to just get rid of the extra pairs of eyes in the room. The damage shouldn't reach us. We're obviously using Samson's Chain to block as much as possible. And having Samson's Chain makes Blue Baby and Isaac obviously much more viable options because they just counter them completely. And our boss drop, well, we definitely want the safety pin and do we even get a devil deal? We do not. So I either move on now and rush for boss rush, or go get the item room. There is a big part of me that wants the item room, and I can't ignore it. Items are just glorious. They really, really are. You know, I bet I could actually clear this room pretty much in the time that it would take for that bomb to go off. Nearly very much did, but still not the best. We're going to check for a secret room, pretty much because I've given up on the boss rush. It was a short-lived dream, I will admit. It was definitely what I would call a short-lived dream, but it was a fun dream, and that's really what matters in the end. I think that is something we can agree on. Hey, the item room, potentially we're still on, because obviously all I have to do is get to. Nice, that was worth our time. Yes, it was. We also can use Mr. Devil Beggar. Where did you go, Devil Beggar? Here. Boom. And boom. There you go. So now we've reactivated Whore of Babylon, so we don't get any disadvantage via picking up that all stats up, and off we pop. I realize that's probably a premature exit, but I really do want to get a free boss rush item while I can. I think it just makes too much sense not to just completely go for it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There it is. Please let this be the correct way. I really need it to be the correct way. Damn it, it is not. And the thing is, it's no risk, because even if I don't get the boss rush and end up doing the fight early for no reason, I still can just fool out and do the floor anyway. So it's really not a big deal. But that is obviously very unfortunate. I went in completely the wrong direction. That there was even such a wrong direction on the floor is bloody unlucky. That kind of doesn't matter in any way. As it stands, these guys should die very easily when I specifically go for them. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned for my success rate on this, I will admit. Well, I've killed most of them now. Oh, no! No! That is not good! That is not what I need to be happening right here. Let's just pop a pill because we've given up on our... Tears up. Nice. But yeah, I've given up on my dream now. The dream has been... The dream is dead. I will admit, the dream is dead. And now that the dream is dead, we can accept the dream is dead. And really, really just become better people for the dream being dead. And our item, well, that was great. Turdy Touch. What a wonderful thing. And lockup is good. Paralysis doesn't really matter either way. And there was actually a black heart in here. Where did it spawn? There it was. So that kind of sucks. I mean, if we'd have chosen the correct direction off the bat, we probably could have made it in time, but alas, alack. I would love one of you guys to have a go at the seed, free a CD62W, and tell me what was actually in the boss rush, so I don't have the regret of not knowing. That is always the biggest regret. What if? Oh, what if? These guys are interesting. Generally, this is a pretty nasty room, but as it is right... Oh, that is just straight up... That is a little bit annoying. I feel like that is just deliberately mocking me there. But that's alright. You can't win them all. And we actually get the 2 of clubs, which is technically fine, I suppose. Let's go in here, just to get rid of the host, so we don't have to deal with him. It's funny, actually, knowing a lot of the enemies' names when I just didn't. Although I did like coming up with my own names for the enemies. I feel like this guy coming back from having died and regenning. Did you summon spiders, Dark Bum? I don't know if we can ever be friends again. May as well do this just to see what we get. We actually get the Hierophant, which is lovely. I realize I did that in a completely stupid order, but that is fine. And tears up, we clearly want that. And back to the D4. So that kind of technically worked out, so that's probably fine. Oh, come on, 2 of diamonds. Damn. Though we do have a black heart, which we will get. So let's move on with our lives. Well, the boss was really significantly far away from us. I don't think I could have made it in time. Wow, this room is annoying as all of hell. Literally all of hell. Satan, I'm being honest with you, hell is kind of annoying. This room is how annoying it is. It's annoying as being swarmed with spiders, which I think you can agree is enough to ruin anyone's day. So we've still not had anything major in the realm of damage ups. We've not reached full, but I think it's mainly because we're Eve. If we're another character, we would be feeling a lot stronger right here. Well, this technically is fine, though does nothing for us. Whoops! Accidentally pressed the Emperor there. Don't judge me. Could have happened to anyone. People accidentally press the Emperor all the time. I'm pretty sure. People accidentally press the Emperor constantly. And then get so embarrassed at pressing the Emperor that you just take loads of damage from Mum when you normally don't do that. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. At least we got a Devil Deal. Let's look in here first. Well, that just doesn't really help us, does it? But I'm going to take it just because we have 2 health, and this way we definitely keep Whore of Babylon. And because we are not wrecking strong, I'm going to have to go chest. I feel like Dark Room would probably kill us at this stage. Despite us having really good stuff generally, we're not annihilating, and we need to annihilate by that point to go Dark Room. It is a shame. I hope the DLC really does address the Dark Room problem in that it's pointless. Like, really, despite the only reason you go there is to get your achievements from the lamb, and then the chest, it's not that it's because it's harder. That's not why it's pointless. That's a good thing. It's pointless because it's just more fun to go to the chest because items are fun. I've been over this before. Obviously, don't need to beat that dead horse. It's dead. I mean, why are you wasting your time beating a dead horse? Seriously. Then again, that's the point of the expression, so I can't be too mad at that one. It's just, like, make the Dark Room fun. Give it a little twist that makes it as exciting as the mysterious chest items. That's what it should be. Okay. I am a little bit upset that, of course, I couldn't Emperor this floor, which is the plan. In fact, no, I probably would have kept the Emperor. Yes! Cancer! Come on! Oh, now we are firing. We just permanently got that down. That is incredible. Oh, I love the Cancer power boost, and I hate that this game enables me to say something like that, but we're not going to worry about it. Down we go. Wow, he didn't even get to move from spawn before he got obliterated by the power of Cancer. Again, not a great sentence overall. Dark Bum, you have one more feast for you. Give me that soul heart. Ooh, a black heart. Dark Bum, you saucy little glorious individual. That's the best pickup line you could ever want, by the way. Just slide up to someone in a bar. Well, aren't you a glorious, saucy individual? And then, clearly, 60% of the time, it works 100% of the time. You're going to drop me a battery. Ooh, I am wanting to press this reroll. Oh, I am. It is constantly calling me, taunting me. It knows that I want to reroll, but it also knows that I don't want to reroll, and it takes pride in it. And how will I ever stop it from happening? I mean, I just won't press it, but I really want it to happen. My will is being tested. There you go, Dark Bum. Enjoy. Oh, this room is just great fun. Normally, I cannot stand getting this, but this works out really nicely. I love runs where my damage is just good, old-fashioned, pure, high-damage, fast-firing tiers. There's something inherently very satisfying about it. There really, really is. Especially when I'm firing at machine gun level, which I absolutely love. In fact, while moving, it's like I've got 2020 while moving, which is excellent. I just kind of feel like just wrecking. There we go. Ralph would be proud of me. Oh, there was a black heart in there. How did I miss that? Nobody knows. We did get a tinted rock, which was totally my plan the entire time. Black heart? Black heart? Where did you... Oh, hiding all the way over there, Black Heart. Was that you, Dark Bum? Did you do that without me realizing? You're such... You know, you're just so nice. And our boss, Conquest. I am so glad I have those options, so I can not take your goddamn terrible... Yeah, you get in that corner, Conquest. Oh, well, that is very annoying. That is just... Whee! That is very, very upsetting. And... Yes, away we go. I think I definitely want to at least kill Isaac before D4ing, just because Samson's Ball and Chain. Samson's Ball and Chain is literally the only reason I haven't D4'd, simply because it's so good at just beating those bosses, and I have to beat those bosses. So, in terms of tactics, I think I would be a fool of the toque to go for this so soon, because it really could backfire. Also, I've got a nice amount of flags, all things considered, though I did take a bit of damage, which is probably why, due to the mulligan. Here we go. Yeah, our attack speed more than makes up for our lack of, like, ridiculous damage here. It really, really does. Ooh, Maggie's Faith. Nope. Normally, I'm kind of okay with it, especially over a lot of trinkets, but obviously in this situation, even if I successfully meet the conditions, I don't actually want an extra bit of health, so that's just pointless. Is there really free battery things in this room? Okay, there isn't. That would have been typical. That was just asking to be... Oh, there's 2 of them, though. Oh, I want to reroll so badly. I want to reroll so goddamn badly. I really, really do. But I just can't. I have got the dread feeling of it will screw me over. And I can't do it. I can't do it. Though I really want to do it. Listen to this entire run, I've just been having this, like, just turmoil in my mind over what I want to do. And did the changes go mental? Did anyone else see that? The changes went mental, right? I'm not going crazy. And boom, 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 boom. Wow, that is really excellent. Not a lot of impact damage, but really doing some wreckage there. Okay, off we go to the cathedral, where hopefully we find an instant emperor. Just add water, because the unknown, not terribly a problem, actually, so I'm cool with that. And no, actually, this is my last chance to become Guppy, and even if there was a Guppy item in that chest, it wouldn't do anything for me, because it would be my second, so I'm cool with that. You I don't care about, because you're more than likely going to give me HP, which I can't take if I want to maintain Horde of Babylon status, so that is fine. You probably won't even be able to get to me, neither will you. I feel like I'm just massively teasing them, like, I'm gonna get him. And honestly, when I get to the chest, if the 4 items that are in the chests are really good items, like, good enough that just by themselves I'd still do fine in the chest, then I will re-roll and then take them. But if it's a load of rubbish, like the bean and such, then I'll re-roll after I've defeated Blue Baby and do the rooms in that context. I think that makes a lot of sense. Can I kill them from the front? It feels like I am, but I don't have piercing shots, so I suppose I'm not actually doing that. Is that 2 curse rooms? Oh no, not 2 curse rooms, it's obviously, that was the trap. So actually, if I get a Guppy item in here, then I probably am going to go open that red chest, but it seems very unlikely that I could Guppify here. It really does. And in we pop. Oh, the goat head. I mean, I'm going to take it because it's an extra item at 2d4 that takes it out the pool, but certainly not something that's in any way tangibly useful right now. Come on, you can die. I am firing so many tears. See, the thing is, if it wasn't for the... Ow. If it wasn't for the fact I had the D4... If it wasn't for the fact I had the D4, this run would... Really? Okay. I have quad shot. I have quad shot, which means... Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, alright, game, you win. You win. That is a sign, that is definitely a sign that re-roll, yes, I am totally okay with that. I don't even care that we've lost Samson's ball and chain. That is absolutely fine. We're also very slow now. Okay. Alright, well, this is a turn-up, isn't it? This is a really ridiculous way of attacking. What's our health like? We're still on cap health. So I feel like, yeah, that is a little bit insane. Like, actually, really insane. I cannot wait to get to Mr. Isaac here. I really can. And we've got the kind of range that makes this awesome as well. And stab, stab, stab. All of the stabbing, stab, 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 stab. That is... quad knifing! I am quad knifing! And it is working brilliantly. Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised that it's working brilliantly. I mean, I'm not surprised that it's working brilliantly. Of course it's working brilliantly. It's quad knives, but still... Wow. Yeah, wow, to the chest we go. Do I want to re-roll this? I feel like re-rolling this really is just stupid levels. 99 bombs, the Ankh Judas's Shadow. Yeah, I don't want to... I can't re-roll. They are definitely not good enough items. I'm going to keep the stump so I don't accidentally re-roll. We will take Pyro. Do I even care about Judas's Shadow and the Ankh? I mean, I guess I should. It lets me just be ridiculously reckless. I'm just going to manually stab everything to death here. Oh, the sweet dodges. Yeah, is there anything actually powerfuler than Quad Mum's Knife? I know Quad Brimstone is obviously great, but Mum's Knife damages a lot faster, I believe. Hey, normal bum friend, there you go. You can be partners in crime. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, that was the low-key... No, Mum's in the back of my head. No, she isn't in the back of my head. That's not what I was going for. But you know what I was saying. Skills. Well, this is absolute just annihilation. Guillotine! Not today, my friend. Not today. And boom! I feel like the knives just... Wow, okay, the knives one-shot that one. That is absolutely wonderful to see. And you as well. Brilliant. I'm actually cool with Black Hearts going off in here, just because it clears the room really well. And with Curse of Darkness, this room is horrific. Hey, Sloth. Hey, Lust. Hey, Wrath. How you guys doing? I don't know why I felt the need to individually address them all. It's just, you know, how I was rolling at the time. Hey, Widow. How are you? You good? You don't look very good. I'll admit, you look kind of dead. It's a new look, though. It's working out for you. It really is. And stab! This would be such a fun thing to have in real life. Chubb stands no chance with how he takes damage. These guys don't because they just have no health. I believe this is the right way to Blue Baby. It seems like it would be, and indeed I was correct. Blue Baby gonna get stabbed so much. Blue Baby gonna get stabbed. And we actually get a... That's technically convenient, I have to say. So what we're going to do is kill Blue Baby real quick. He's not the end goal today. He's just an obstacle on our path to success. So we killed him. And then what we're going to go do is, first up, we're going to deliberately... In fact, we're not going to deliberately die. We might actually deliberately die. Let's deliberately die. But I just want to... I can't die. There we go. Can I please... Just... Can I die in the... Can I take fire damage? Can I please just... Can I please just... Like, any... Just, like, just give me a... Just one... Just... No! Okay. Just please let me, like, kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Fires, kill me. I want you to kill me. Kill me. There we go. Are we Judas? No, we're Blue Babby. Damn it. Okay, kill me. I need you to kill me again. I'm back, Fires, and I need more punishment. This is probably a really ineffectual way to die now that I think about it. Come on, Fires. I'm in range. Let me have it. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Whatever in this room, you can kill me. Lust. There you go. Nope, Lust died. I didn't actually want to kill Lust, but Lust died. Why aren't I using bombs? That's a very good point, Self. Why aren't I using bombs? Okay. Boom. Judas's Shadow. Now we're talking. Basically, the reason I did this is because I want to just see how much damage Judas's Shadow does. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair amount. So now that we have seen that, what I'm going to do is go re-roll the dice once. In fact, no, I can't re-roll the dice once more because I don't have the charge on them. So that sucks. Ah, well, at least we got to see Judas's Shadow damage. So for now, everybody, that has been Rage. By the way, if the D4 does have charge and I'm forgetting, I am very, very sorry. I really, really am. Either way, very successful run. Fantastic fun. Eve in the bag. Seriously, we're kidnapping her. Remember to like if you enjoyed this. It really does help, and subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye. You've been watching